How have we been in here for 45 minutes and only solved 2 puzzles? Let's think logically. This room smells like fear and bad.
I found this repository, Chatterbox, and that is the one I used to create the audio you just heard, which is pretty cool. So we are able to generate that kind of quality voice on a local system. I have 3060 12 GB and 32 GB of RAM. So not pretty powerful PC, but not like crazy powerful or how other people have it. Here I am running Pop OS, so which is basically Ubuntu. We clone, we go into the directory where we just cloned. Here you need to be case sensitive. Here you can see that there are several Docker compose. It is based on which CUDA or which kind of system you are using. If you are using a CPU, so you need to use the CPU one. But I know that I installed CUDA, so I check the version. I check the version using NVIDIA SMI. So with NVIDIA SMI, I know that my version is 13. So we go to that Docker Compose file, and we know that this Docker file will be used to create the Docker image. But I did not know how to run a specific Docker file from a folder, because usually whenever I ran the systems last time, always there was only one Docker Compose. So I was like, how do you run a specific Docker Compose? So I went to my local AI. Of course, first you should always try to solve your problem with your local AI, and if it does not work, then you should go and use the bigger AIs. Here it was able to solve the issue. It was Docker Compose F. The flag was to say which file up is always the normal one and -d. And here I am trying to show that 21 tokens a second looks pretty good. It took 1300 tokens to answer us this question, which is not bad. But one thing, we are not paying for it, so it's free, even though we can use freer models, but we are doing it in local. We are trying to learn how to do things by ourselves. Okay, this is the first part of the journey. Here I don't remember the code. Okay, I was trying to look what is to write. I'm like, it is better to put it up there so I can see and just copy it. Next video might be how to set up using directly the local AI inside the terminal, so we don't even have to do that. So let's see how it goes. After I got this, so HF token is Hugging Face, so it will take models from there, but you don't need it. But that was not the issue. The issue was that it cannot find the environment file, because when the person who created this or people who are maintaining this Git repository, they will have a .env file in their system where they would save parameters. So we need to create the same thing, but I did not know that. So I am trying to troubleshoot here. I try to look like, maybe it is running, even though it showed an error, but no, it is not running. So I was like, oh, maybe I need to do sudo docker ps, because I did not add docker to the sudo user group yet, which I should do, which will solve the sudo issue for me. But yeah, still you see, it is not solved because that is not the solution for it. Then after some time I figured it out. And as you can see, my internet is not super fast, so it took a while for 1.5 GB to come downloaded. So this is one more point when you are trying things out. You need to have a faster internet and you need to have storage in your PC, because these things can easily take 10-20 GB without any problem, without any sweat. Now I speed it up here 16 times and still it is taking so much, because we are downloading everything in the world. But we should learn first to do and then improve. Don't try to be, oh, I will do the best from the beginning. No, it does not work. Even though this model is Chatterbox active, but it was not fast. Mamma mia, how much time it took? It took forever. Then I generated. I was like, come on, finally it is working. So I was like, let's shut down. Ah, man. But I was like, okay, maybe I get why it is gone. Maybe the issue is the GPU is already full and we don't have any space in the GPU to load this model. So I went to check the GPU. Then I was like, what is the NV top? Okay, NV top. Oh, you can see here. You see, 11 GB used out of 12 GB. So there is no memory left. Where is the memory gone? We have our culprit here. Our Gemini is loaded in the memory. So I went there. I took it out of the memory, and you can see, voila, memory utilization gone. But more I think about it, I should start using Llama CPP for serving models, but that is another set of skills that I don't have. So in the future we will learn how to do that as well. Don't worry. For now, as you can see, it only took 2 GB of memory to load this model. So model is small, so you can run it on smaller cards also, it seems. Then I was like, why it is taking so long? Okay, it is working. So I was like, no, why it is? So then I realized maybe the problem is that the text is too long. But I think the actual problem was that it does not have the model the first time. So after all this, you will see that I was able to run it. That is what is important. Voila, let's go. I should have cut more here, because it is here, we are waiting for it to generate. But you will realize that sometimes it is, you need to see it, because you will get into this hero and you will be like,
okay, we have 15 minutes left. 15 minutes. Ugh. How have we been in here for 45 minutes?
Okay, we have 15 minutes left.
It works.
15 minutes. How have we been in here for 45 minutes and only solved 2 puzzles? Let's think logically. This room smells like fear and bad decisions. And also someone's very strong cologne, Kevin. Okay, the clue says the answer lies where time stands still. Great, very helpful, very straightforward. Shh, everyone stop talking for 1 second. Wait, the clock on the wall, it's stuck at 3:15. That's it, that has to be it. It's not the combination. Of course it's not the combination. Of course it's not the combination.